advice I've ever been given. About everything. Oh, there she go.
I hear her in the business.
Empress.
Can you toss this in the trash? Thank you.
That's crazy.
Podcast. We're up and stuff. Let's go.
All right. Yes. All right.
Yeah, I do have to. I even cleaned up the wiring myself.
Holy shit. We use zip ties. Not my favorite.
Are the mics gonna
And
do?
tape. I use tape.
Yeah.
When you get further in the back, it's kind of. So here's
the thing I'm gonna tell you.
The mics?
Oh, there are. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You don't hear me?
Nah.
Hello?
Here's the thing I'm gonna tell you, Drive.
Mm-hmm.
If we ever need to
Oh yeah.
Hello?
That's
Oh.
not your headphones. I'm sorry.
if we ever need
There we
to
go.
move
Okay.
anything
Yo.
ever
Alright.
in the future,
There you go.
how you gonna take all this off?
Speak of the devil.
You better be real careful.
I do this for a living, like going into fucking wiring and hosing. I do this every day. I mean, it's a little bit hard. I do it a lot.
On a daily.
I don't really do it that much. Like there's the stitches in my hair right now from doing just that.
Mm.
So yeah, I do it a lot. But
Wait, what happened to? Because I saw the cast. What happened?
Fact.
Or whatever.
I messed around
And found out. No.
Yeah, I fucked around and then found out. No, I was trying to fix some hosing on a bus. The lady was complaining that there was leak. There was a hose leak, a coolant leak. So I was trying to. I had bought it. It was a brand new knife. I just broke it. I literally broke it up before that job, and I was shearing some of the
Wow.
hosing off of it so I could see what was going on, and that it just sliced through so fast and it cut my hand before I could even like.
Whew.
It cut so fast I didn't feel it.
You didn't
All I
feel it
felt
at
was
first.
Pressure.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, and I came out and then I looked and you could just see inside my hand. And I
Ew.
was like, oh shit.
Yeah, your shit was extra sharp. Facts.
Yeah, it was dumb. And then everybody was like, which knife did you use? Which knife did you use? And I was like, you know that one that our vendor gave us. They was like, which one? Because they always be giving us new shit. I was like, that camouflage one. It was, oh yeah, that was bad. And one dude was just like, it happened to me the other day. I just didn't tell nobody.
No, like you can.
Yeah.
You gonna tell somebody, right? Because they could be liable.
I mean, no.
Because they introduced that into your
I
environment.
Everybody knows what's going on.
No, I'm saying
Hey, yo,
cha-ching.
this is Clicked Up the podcast. We are up. Are we up? Are we up? Are we live? We're live.
We've been up for the past.
We've been up for a couple of seconds, yo. We are live, yo. This is Clicked Up the podcast, and we have our engineer, producer back in the building, yo. It is your guy, Henderson. Welcome, man, for a visit. You gonna fuck with us a little bit? Let me put on my headphones and shit. All right, yo. I'm up. Okay. Yo. So we got some amazing. Yo, I just want to give a shout out to everybody who watched us on Tuesday. Go crazy. It was a crazy event, but we had fun. I think we had fun. Did you have fun? Did you?
No.
You
I
watched.
enjoyed it.
You
I
watched-
very
watched.
much enjoyed it.
What made you enjoy it? Like, was it just?
Well, one, because we had a very educational topic, and you guys were super passionate about it, which says something because our age group doesn't really care too much. Well, they care about politics, but not enough to have this much passion behind it.
Mhm.
And you guys were making valid points. And you got someone in here who actually has the experience to kind of guide what is and isn't true. And
Right.
it was a good show.
All right, cool. Yeah. That is Nadia Janae. She is in the building, y'all. Give y'all love. We'll show you love. Yes. And AP is in the building, yo. I was surprised that you were as passionate about that
Right.
as you were. That was the part I was like, I watched it today on the way in. I was like, it didn't take
She
very
really
long.
gave it in.
Yeah, it didn't take long
Yeah.
for you to go in at all.
No.
So what made you so passionate about that issue?
Well, I'm really not into politics at all. I think it was just a matter of I felt like I was making a point, and I just wanted to make that point about that those two things, and that was it. I don't know how to work this thing. Shoot. Can I like stand it up or something?
Look, bring it up. Yeah, bring it up to you.
No, I mean like bend it up like this and then turn this straight.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. Welcome.
This is tight.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm just a girl.
Here we go.
No.
am I interrupting?
You're not interrupting much of anything. We are just getting started. Can make sure we're up and we're stuck and all that cool stuff like that. There. You welcome to sit down, brother. If you want to stand at the door and be the
boogeyman.
the boogeyman, everybody acting right. I don't know. Nah, you can have a seat, dog. I'll just play with you. Yo, but yeah, man, it was an amazing episode. Yeah, and you're underselling it. Let me just tell you for real, because it did not take you long at all to like get animated. Like it wasn't like, oh, we got to a certain subject and you just had something to say.
No, you was talking to host.
Yeah, you was on the whole
Yeah.
show. Yeah, you was up.
My bad.
No, that's
No,
good.
it was good. Yeah,
That's
it
good
was dope. It was
shit.
dope.
It don't happen often. I be listening to y'all talk.
But so yeah, like he was all the way up. Did everybody was into the election? Everybody's kind of into
Oh
it?
hell no.
Mhm.
Yeah, that ain't my type shit.
It was a show to me.
I
didn't even
voted.
Vote.
You
That's
voted?
it.
That's what I said.
I ain't even.
You did vote? I know he voted. I saw you. Did you vote?
No,
No.
but
I do, but we talked about that. I do support that.
Okay.
I do support people who are like, yo, either I don't know the political process or
I.
I don't trust it, and
Okay.
I'm not about that. I feel like our ancestors,
Yeah.
they sacrifice for our right and not our obligation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Right.
know,
Because it's a right to, it's also a right to not
not
vote
vote,
once
right.
you have the right to vote.
right. Once
Like,
you have the right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we got the right to sit everywhere we wanted on the bus. I just so happen to like the back.
right.
That's where all the fun is getting had. You know what I'm saying? But if I wanted to sit up front, shit.
I can't.
You know what I mean? So
And sometimes I feel like sitting at the front because it be
Right.
crowded and I
Right.
don't want to go back
Sometimes,
there.
yeah.
The back of the
Sit
bus
at
be
the
lit
front.
though.
Yeah,
The back of the back of the school bus be lit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
The
what we
city
talking
kitty, you know, I'm sitting at the front.
Yeah.
about. I'm sitting
be
by the
too.
door.
Still, yo,
I sit by the door.
facts.
That's what you do, like, cause I don't know who's in here.
And what can
When it's time
happen?
to get out. I want
It's time
you
to
know.
pop.
All right.
Yeah. By the way, we have Maximus Prime in the building. Can we get an applause for Maximus Prime in the
What's
building?
good? What's good?
Yo, man. See, I'm jealous of cats like Max. Let me tell you why.
Oh goodness.
Because his grays look like majestic and shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's on some wizard shit right here.
Right.
Dude.
My shit does not look like that. My shit look like nights like this, I wish. My shit looks like, yo, I gotta like color it, hide it, tuck it away. Like, it don't gray like that. You know what I'm saying? His shit looks like
Yeah.
somebody made it like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
a lot of people ask me that shit too. Like, do you dye it gray? Hell no. Why would I dye my shit white? Like,
But it looks picturesque. My
Yeah.
shit look like you got kids, don't you?
look,
You somebody granddaddy in.
Yeah, and I am. So it's
kids, work, life. That's look, wisdom, mostly wisdom.
Yeah. So my shit like foolish shit. You went through something. You was on some bullshit and you ain't get off it for a long time.
So you need the natural berries and juices. I can bring it out.
That's what.
Facts.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll do it.
And Icy Port Savannah's in the building. Empress Makalani's in the building. Hey. How you doing?
I gotta get dressed still
Oh yeah, you got a show coming up.
tonight.
What's going on? Tell us about it.
912 Industry Night.
Don't sound so enthusiastic.
Oh, my
912 motherfucking nights. Where's that? Where's
Industry
that?
Night at the Wormhole.
At the Wormhole?
on Bull Street next
Okay.
to Shadell's across from Boys to Men. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway,
Like she was just.
it's
like,
top 10 music video prizes, awards, however you want to call it. It's a versus between everybody in the top 10 or the top 9.
okay.
Opening performance, Stress Life. You know what I'm talking about? Stress it.
That's your boy. That's your
Oh, no. Well,
No, that's Salt Life.
Salt Life. That's fault. My fault.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stress it.
Get me beat up.
And some performances by the top 3 and the hottest female artists. If you want to know who it is, come out 912 Industry Nights at Wormhole.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in there. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna put on some real shoes and not these slides. And then I'm gonna come out and check out what's going on, man. I think it's dope. I think it's super dope. So, man, I wanted to have a conversation with all these cool kids sitting in here chilling and stuff. I want to have a conversation like it's something that I know that Nadia has said a few times that social media is not necessarily real. And I don't know if I believe that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was about to say, it's as real as people allow it to be.
Because
What context was being used?
I don't know.
Are we talking about physically real, or are we talking about like if you look online,
like-
bitches' asses ain't real? Like what context are we?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
if that's the case,
it's not real.
a lot of it ain't.
I mean, neither one of those things are real. No, like just its influence on the culture and like how we behave and how it's sort of.
It's definitely creating a culture.
Yeah.
Like, I'm noticing a change in culture, period, because of social media.
Like what do you think?
Yeah. Because guys will stop and ask you for your IG before sometimes
They ask you for your number. I noticed that.
Yes, it's like
Yeah, they're like, what's your IG? And I'm like, I don't even use IG. Honestly, it's just connected.
What you thinking? What you,
It's connected
I don't
to
know.
my
Maybe
Facebook.
it's the young motherfuckers because
But do you
No, it's
notice
people in
do you
our-
notice the culture change though?
it's
Like-
because back then, when we was growing up, it wasn't that much. Maybe we got
None of that,
MySpace,
yeah.
Behente, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Instagram.
And we had to wait for our time on the computer.
Big
Your
AOL.
time. You get your 30 minutes. It's your 30 minutes. Your little brother, your little sister, we fighting over time.
Facts.
On the computer.
and you better not be using a phone.
Right.
What?
The phone line. You can't use the internet and the phone at
That's
the
right.
same time. Like, now it's in our phones and we can
Yeah.
do whatever we
At
want
any
to
time.
do. And y'all saw the little AI twin shit?
Which
nah,
one?
what's that?
You can read whatever the screen say. If you download the app, you can read whatever the screen say, and then they make a duplicate you that will say whatever you tell it to say, and you don't have to
I don't like that.
be the person doing it. No
I mean, that's
I did-
kind
I
of
definitely did
innovative,
hear
but
about that,
it's
yeah.
kind of scary. It's
more.
innovative though.
So like for the podcast, for instance, Jive don't have to be here anymore.
In the meetings where they would have meetings at work, and the person would be
The person don't have to
Okay,
be
I know
there.
what
Like
you're
you don't have to be there. Like if I wanted to create content talking about what's next for IC Port Savannah, it don't have to be me. Y'all won't know that it's not me.
I mean, but it's scripted though. I'll be afraid when it can go live and just start saying shit for me.
That's the problem
You know
right
what I'm
there.
saying? Like, if I look across at him and he looking at a chair, but y'all looking at me, and he's talking to a chair, like, what you think, Jive? And then it computer generates some shit that I would say.
Yeah.
You just did it. Now, guess what? That will be soon.
And
Watch
see,
it come out in the
Yeah.
next
That right
5
there
or 10
takes
years.
away from it. That shit is scary right there. Because
Yeah.
where does that leave, like I said, the realness of it? Realistically, like, so people not going to have jobs? Everything's going to be straight
Technology
AI?
is definitely taking jobs. for
Fact.
sure.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it's
what they
taking
doing.
jobs.
That's
I don't
exactly-
trust technology taking jobs though. It's because now it's in the hands of human programming to the degree that we know. You know what I'm saying? It can be any fuck ups, any kind of mistakes,
The code. The thing is, AI is only as good
as we are.
not as the programmers code.
Right.
It can only be as good as we make it.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
And then you got programs that learn on itself.
What are we using? What are we using for
do you
real?
mean?
Like, I don't know.
Which
Okay, so I got conspiracy theories. I'm not gonna.
Okay, sure. That's what this platform is for, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Share 'em with us. Extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrial knowledge.
Aliens.
I don't think anything is an alien. I think we all are in some form or fashion, but other shit that
okay.
ain't what we see or us. I believe in other things.
Okay.
I
Y'all
agree
don't
with
think
that.
other things exist?
No, I
No, for
definitely agree
sure.
with that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
the
I believe
ocean.
other things exist and have been in communication for years.
Well, it's out there now.
I think we are accident.
We was put
But-
here by something else.
I
but
mean,
it's,
Right.
my mama didn't plan me, but
Of course, right. it's like leaving something out in the kitchen for too long, and you forgot it was there, and then it starts
you
to
think
germinate and grow some shit,
So you think
and then all of a
mankind was like
sudden it
petri
takes
dish.
over everything, and now it's like, oh
all
shit,
it
this
is.
is no longer what it was. This
Right.
is this now, and that's what we are.
Mm.
Don't quote me on that. I'm random right now.
somebody just
I'm
let
actually
shit out.
freestyling like a motherfucker.
No,
So.
I mean that's how it happened.
Nah,
That's not what I really
agree with
believe,
that though. Fact.
but it's possible.
Something to that,
Right.
extent.
I don't deny possibilities because I don't know shit for real.
Well, look, it's already out in the news. UFOs are real. All that shit. It's
Yeah.
been out there.
And I seen some shit myself.
I have exactly.
We ain't
I
gotta
have
go
too,
into
but we
it,
ain't
but
gonna
I
go. But
seen some shit.
it's real.
And I questioned myself on
I'm
whether I seen it
always
when it was
surprised.
just a memory.
At where
When it became a memory, I questioned whether or not
You seen it in
I really saw it for real. But when I saw it, I knew I saw some shit. And then after that, and it became just a memory. Now I'm questioning the memory. Like, did I see what I thought I saw? Like, but I know I saw some shit at least 4 times in my life. Like, nah, for real. But anywho, yeah, it's changing culture, technology.
I
That's
see
where
it.
we at
Good,
with
good
it.
job. Good
Mhm.
job.
It
Good
made
job.
y'all niggas scary as shit. No, I'm playing.
I ain't scared of
Nah,
shit.
Nah, shit.
I ain't scared of it.
If something come out the sky I ain't never seen before, I'm running. Like y'all.
I couldn't run. I was
So,
driving down
question:
17.
Are you afraid to die?
I'm afraid to die. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Am I
Are
afraid?
you not afraid?
I don't want to die,
Right. I
don't want to die,
but if it happens,
but I'm
it
okay with the
happens.
fact that it's going to happen. Because I mean, what can I do about
I
it?
feel like
It's out of my control.
I feel like fear is one of the
Is
most.
that game?
Oh,
It's
so
it's one of those.
You said sad
good.
game?
Y'all saw the
Sad
meme.
game.
Y'all saw the reel with the. It said Soul Trap on it, and it was a video clip of an old school movie back in the day, talking about the Matrix and all that stuff. But it's an old school movie.
It's called Soul
And-
Trap.
They said Soul Trap, but when I did my research to find the movie and then I watched it, it's called Defending Your Life, and it was about afterlife. Some white people shit, but it was about afterlife, and it's actually kind of cool. What was my point?
No, I'm trying to decide whether or not I should look this movie, like watch this movie, because you said Soul
Because-
Trap. I don't want to watch it and be like the fucking ring.
No,
and shit comes
no. It's not scary. It's not scary at all. It's
Okay.
kind of like
I don't
you
know how
know
we got
white
here.
people all did
Social
see.
media too.
But it was about
Y'all are on the
So,
web right
this
now.
man.
Y'all talking
This
about
man,
rainbows.
he get hit by a bus and he die, and he don't go to heaven. He don't go to hell. He goes to like
Limbo.
this
Limbo.
corporate after Earth kind of shit.
Oh, like Beetlejuice.
They all, yeah, it's oriented like Beetlejuice, but not scary
Gotcha.
in no way, shape, or form.
Beetlejuice
And
is scary.
they put their hand on this little thing and they show you your past lives. So if you smart enough, if you conquer, that's why. That was my point.
I want to watch it.
If you
Okay.
conquered your fears, because little brains live on fear, if you conquered your fears or you had a lifetime of bravery, then you go on to the next level. And the next level is not reincarnation. The next level is being of the universe in a different way. They saying that
Nigga, you a
they're
star.
saying that you never die. You never die. You just pick up other
So
duties, jobs, whatever. You're not human no more. You could be whatever part of the universe, whatever happens.
okay.
But if you fuck up in life, you end up going back to life, or they throw you away. If you done had so many lives and you keep fucking up, you don't get it, you just dumbass box of rocks, they throw your life out. Like you obliterated, not into existence. But if you on the right track but you still didn't do it, you reincarnate.
Okay.
Children automatically reincarnate. They don't go through the little process.
That's dope, because
If a
in the
baby
Bible
die,
they teach you like
You just go back to life.
That's dope. Okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
It got Meryl Streep in it. I like.
Yeah, Meryl Streep. Yeah,
Okay.
She's the only famous person that I recognized in the movie. It's old as shit.
I watch old movies. You seen
Yeah,
She Devil?
I do too. No,
Watch She Devil.
but it's a good. I saw the clip, and every time I see something, I like to research it first before I believe what the clip is talking about.
Right.
And so I went back. It's a dope little something. Yeah,
I'm a.
it makes your mind ponder.
I'm gonna get us back on topic because I could tell like minds are wandering as I'm speaking currently into his ear, and he's still not paying. Anyway, so social media does tend to it ruins relationships a lot too, because we're presented this idea of what we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to act, and actuality, like people are different. People are individuals, and it comes in different sizes and shapes and circumstances, and things surrounding.
I
it.
can say that based off of my personal page, people think that I'm a certain type of way, and then they meet me and they like,
What you mean?
you kind of thuggy.
Oh, like you come in
'Cause I
peace, but
look-
really you'll
I
fuck.
look like home. And all
Okay.
spiritual and hair wrapped and all that. And then,
Yeah.
but when you get to know me, you're like, I am all of that. But
I can also fuck you.
there's a whole side that is like, I wasn't expecting this out of you. You look all girly girl and the thing, but you kind of rough around the edges. Yeah, it's a false perception.
Okay. Y'all, I don't know where y'all went.
We got
Social
back
media
on
is a
social
false
media.
perception.
Oh.
A false
So,
perception.
but why is it so attractive? It has.
Because we only show everything. Only shows what anything from ads to marketing to anything only shows what it wants to show. Everything only shows you what they want you to see.
I think it shows you a perverted version of what you want to see.
That
Well,
too.
okay,
a hyping version
back
of what
up,
you
back
want.
up.
Because-
So
yeah.
the question you asked is why is it so attractive? Because it
Right.
engages our sensory. This
Uh-huh.
is one thing that back in the day we had what was it? You. I'm not trying to be like that, but before MySpace, where you could just like
Mogul
instant
space?
message.
Oh.
No, where you
AOL?
could just instant message.
yeah,
people.
email.
Like,
Now
Uh,
we
chat.
It was the
AOL
It
chat.
was the AOL chat.
And the
Yeah.
Yahoo chat.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, so you know what I'm talking
Yahoo.
about. And then like now
Ooh,
we got
shit, you threw that back.
well, that,
Go ahead, continue.
Okay. What? Then we moved to MySpace where we got music and we got videos and picture. I don't know if we had videos back then. Did we have videos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had the background that moved and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And you had your top 5 and shit. And now Instagram, like within seconds, you're constantly fed shit in a short amount of time. So it's almost and it deals with our attention spans too. Like we can't focus on shit because we expect it so fast and so quick. That's just the way we've been trained recently.
Mhm.
So
The young kids got it bad.
Yeah.
The ones that don't know nothing of what we know. See, we can kind of put a balance to it because we're
Right.
referring to some other shit.
right.
Some
This
of
is
us.
all
That's what
they
I'm saying.
know.
Some of us. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it. Go ahead.
I know some older people that they stuck on the new social media because, like I said, we didn't have it back in the day. So now that they have it now, and they got that access to where they can just swipe and their imagination, what they see is their imagination plus that. Like they
Right.
being able, it's entertainment. It's a lot of a mixture of it's fake.
Mhm.
Facts. A lot of the shit is fake. But then you, like you said, you got people's imaginations,
It's
expectations.
definitely
Is,
Right, like
The way my
mom-
brain
Sure.
compute shit that I see, I'm just go ahead.
like when my mother got on with TikTok, like she became like almost an addict. Like she was just like because you come from an era where
Black and white TVs.
TV was limited. It
Right.
came on and it went off.
facts.
It was like 3 or 4 channels, so your imagination was limited to
3 or 4
those
channels.
4 channels.
Mhm.
And then you grow up and then it's into cable TV,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got like 100 or so channels, and then now you went from 5 to 20 to 100 to infinity,
Right.
Right.
and then it's like
So all you can watch.
it's literally like it's like the Matrix. It's like somebody
Mm-hmm.
when you realize what the fuck you're seeing, you're like, yo, this is so much shit. Which is why they're so afraid of TikTok, because so many millennials and down get their worldview from TikTok, which
Mhm.
isn't ruled by
Real-
the FCC.
yeah.
Exactly.
So your perception isn't being fed to you. You're able to circumvent the system, which is why so many kids care about Palestine. Palestine has been an issue since the 1800s,
Mhm.
but now we seem to understand it because what we have been we understand what we've been told. I'm old enough to remember when they was just telling us, "Oh, they've been fighting for hundreds of years, and it's none of your concern."
And that's all they said.
But-
And that's all they.
Right,
that's
and it
literally
really
all-
didn't
You
affect
didn't
us.
see
as
nothing,
much as
you
we
didn't-
thought.
You
Yeah.
didn't hear nothing, and then all of a sudden now you're seeing the visuals. Now you're seeing
Live.
the boots on ground stuff, and you're like, no. So this is something that happened on purpose because of the stuff that we're doing now.
Exactly.
Right.
And then now,
Oh, and then you see our hand in it.
right, and then you see our hand in it, and that is why TikTok is like they're like, yo, we got to get rid of this because it's part of our election cycle. It's part of the reason why people did and didn't vote.
Right.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So it's
They ain't gonna do nothing but have it on everything else. If they get rid of TikTok, like somebody gonna make something else. Like I'm gonna just get in my computer and make some shit.
And they're going to make it and they're going to try and put them same restrictions like they did on
restrictions
TikTok.
or laws.
Facts.
Quick question. If it's unregulated, that means they're not profiting from it, right?
That's one of the things for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So just make okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not. Oh, wow.
They're not.
Yeah,
Well,
America isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
China is.
That's why
But isn't
somebody has to buy that before the end of the
Isn't
year is
WhatsApp
out.
and all of that encrypted, so you can still send and show whatever you want to show.
Yeah, but
What
that
I think that'll end up being a dynamic though. If
that's
people really
you-
want to be
that's if you're
nosy,
engaged. The
Wait,
thing
what
about
about-
TikTok and the thing about like just Instagram, and
it's
Facebook,
there.
It's
pop
casual.
up.
It just
Mhm.
you
It just pop
you
up.
just scrolling.
Yeah,
You got to be to do what you're talking about. You got to be activist level. You got to be looking for the material.
25/8.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you have to want that.
Mhm.
And if you don't want that, then it's not going to come up to you.
So you can do like research on WhatsApp. Is that what's?
no,
What
what
I'm
she's
saying is,
like
since
if,
it's encrypted, whatever goes through it is not the public
Regular,
eye.
right.
Like they can't
okay.
see what's going on. You send
Mhm.
a pussy picture, whatever. Then it's just that's what
No, I'm
delete it. No, I'm serious though.
Sorry.
It's just don't. It's just that's between you and whoever you sent it to. You know what I'm
yeah, but then
saying?
you'd have to, you know what I'm saying. Again, you just have to like that had to be a connection. Like I still have to have your number. You
Yeah.
still have to have mine.
No, it ain't. Y'all don't get random. Y'all don't have WhatsApp.
I have
Y'all don't get
WhatsApp.
random
I do, that's what I was
messages and
asking.
stuff like that from people that you did not give your number to.
I used
Hell
to
no.
when I first got it.
I do.
Yeah,
But I don't
Like,
get
how?
it no more. But I used to.
So they must have the number. It's
I mean,
an
it's
old
just, but
number.
it's just
or
like
something.
it's just like anything. Like once you have numbers, you got people who do those cold calls. They got all that stuff. that
Okay.
people just your regular phone number gets people who are trying.
Facts.
Right.
So would you think that's not going to happen?
But isn't Messenger
I got
encrypted too?
people in my Facebook Messenger trying to send me, come to my page and you think it's maybe a fan or maybe somebody that's into what you're doing and it's really some chick
Right.
with OnlyFans or something.
Right.
And that's what most of the time it be. Facts. And like
That's what
those,
it be.
like I said, with the information that's given out now, look, with the text messages that happened after the election,
Mhm.
with the black people
Oh.
getting the text messages about becoming a slave and stuff. That was just numbers from 10 states.
What happened?
I ain't even
Oh,
know
y'all
about
didn't hear
that.
about
Yeah,
that?
nuh-uh.
Go ahead.
So
They know what kind of problem they had.
I think it was Wednesday.
Try that shit.
I think it happened
Right.
Wednesday. 10 states.
Mhm.
It was about over 500,000 people in 10 different states from Georgia, Florida, Texas, up north. We're getting random text messages saying that they start work today. You can either be a slave or a house nigga. You pick. And it showed the location, what the plantation was called. And we're talking about people from 8th graders all the way up to college students and older.
Try me.
Facts. But they were random numbers. It was just people was just looking at the phone like, what the hell?
Right.
How'd they get my number?
I'm gonna be the
Where's
next
this coming
Harriet
from?
Tubman in this motherfucker.
Man,
y'all
look.
got me back. Y'all better go ahead and pew, go ahead and get rid of it, cause the fuck. What? It's too many.
I mean,
It's too many of us.
unfortunately, like
It's too many of us.
Unfortunately, people do shit like that. I think just to like scare people or whatever.
People scared for no
That's
reason.
what I'm thinking. Like, what's the
It's
problem?
4 years, dude. It's 4 years.
But
But that's that
But you
social media
can-
influence.
But here's the thing, like, let's just so I guess we're gonna dip back into Trump a little bit, but let's just be
No.
100. What he did in the last 4 years he had in office, at least as far as the laws are concerned,
Mhm.
with the Supreme Court, are gonna affect us for the next 20, 30 years.
I don't know what he did.
That's
I just know I made a lot of money.
He got three, Supreme Court justices installed. That
So what's these policies or whatever that everybody's scared about?
So he was effective. If y'all watched him with Kavanaugh and the lady and I forgot the Tony whatever, I forget their name, but they got into office. If you watch them, they were very, very, very dishonest in when they were being questioned, and they asked them very pointed questions about the stuff that y'all care about right now. They asked them about abortion. They asked them about Roe versus Wade. They asked them about schooling and all this other stuff and rezoning and all this stuff. They asked them like to their face, and they were like, "Oh no, we're not gonna do anything about that. That's settled math. We're good. We're moving on." Got in office, first order of business, close these pussies up.
Exactly.
Close these pussies up immediately. Like, yeah, no, y'all, and because y'all didn't care, y'all just didn't watch. But I sat there and watched it the whole entire time.
I still don't know what the
I
fuck
watched
going on.
them. So now y'all like, oh, I don't have the right to an abortion. You just watched it happen.
You just watched
And Trump put them there.
Well, I don't even
For
want to
a
speak
reason.
on abortions because that
Abortions, just or whatever. You're right as a woman to be able to control your bodily autonomy. Call it what you
you
want.
control your bodily autonomy without god doggone doing it. Now, if for other reasons, okay, go ahead do that. But we grown, we know what sex does.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, but let's say rape
I
rape
said
victims.
other areas.
Okay,
Grant
okay,
that.
Okay.
okay.
Grant that.
Okay, because I'm like that
Grant
right
that.
there.
But irresponsibility. Shut up. Shut up. That's what happens when you do it. That's why you need to be married or committed. Like,
Or just use protection.
But shit happens.
yeah. And if shit happens, then shit happens.
Facts.
What's up? If you gonna lay down where shit can happen, understand shit can happen. You okay if shit can happen? All right.
But it shouldn't be anybody else's decision whether if, that person wants to get it or not. If that female wants to get it or not, that has nothing to do with the state, federal, nothing. That's that person's body.
I feel like the man should have a say so also.
Well, of course you're gonna come and ask like, yo, depending on the situation,
Yeah.
like, all right, look, this is what I'm about to do. What do you feel about it? Or it can be like, whatever, this is my body, I'm gonna do. It can go either way. It depends on what the situation
At what
is.
point does it become your body and that body?
What you mean?
At what point of conception does it become your body and another body? Like at that point, you're taking the right away from something that doesn't even.
Oh, you talking about the baby?
The baby
Right.
itself.
Okay.
Okay.
At what point is the right not of the other person involved? At what point do you consider, okay,
The
this
baby-
is a life?
A person who has rights in law, and yeah.
Right.
At what point is that considerable? Like at that point, if you believe in God, if you believe in anything, that, at that point, like who are you to just adopt? Send it to adopt. You know what I'm saying? Who are? I don't know. I'm a woman too, by the way.
Last time I can see that.
I'm kind of.
Yeah, I mean, let me just say, natural born woman, by the way.
She had to grab
Come
the titty.
I have to say that because yeah. I mean, these days shit. Well, anywho, I still don't agree with it.
And like it's cool, like it's cool, right? But here's the thing, right? When you're talking about, and it's not just that issue, right? So there's, when you see all this dark money in politics and so much gerrymandering and all this other stuff,
Bullshit.
and all the stuff that was able to be done
Money
to
is bull.
redistrict, to do all these other things, he did that. You know what I'm saying? When he lowered the tax code for billionaires, and you remember that one time when we got a lot of money for in our taxes, and we like, oh, and it was a temporary tax code for the
Temporary.
poor, and then immediately after he left office, it jumped the fuck back up, and then now we're paying all these higher taxes, and now they've lowered that income level for the rich permanently. He did that, right? So
It sounds like a good thing.
Not
not
if you
for-
ain't rich.
if the
I'm
if
confused.
the cost of capitalist expansion is put on the backs of the poor, so that the rich don't have to pay it, because that's what socialism is. You got to understand.
We're paying. they're
Okay,
not.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
seeing now. I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Facts.
the government can only do one thing. It can either tax the rich to take care of the poor, or tax the poor to take care of the rich.
Okay.
That's the only way the system
Why I
works.
can't just
Exactly.
text?
And what
every
you think
motherfucker
this
by
man
hand?
What
gonna
do you
do?
think? And what you think we're in right now? If you're in deficit spending, if you're in, if it takes,
But if the poor
uh-huh.
don't have money, then how do? Oh shit. Okay, never
Then
mind.
borrow-
I'm answering myself. I'm
Then
answering myself.
borrow against America's ability to.
Because I was about to say,
reduce
how does
labor.
the rich continue to be rich if nobody is
They ain't getting
got no
taxed for
money?
shit. They
unless
really.
they spending money with each other?
It's the same. It's the same system as a poor community creating its wealth by circulating its dollar before it escapes. They're trying to find a way to circulate their dollars before it has to come out
This way.
to us.
Mm.
So they're protecting their interests. This is how you suppress wage labor. This is how you do,
and that's how you stay rich and the poor stay poor.
right.
Damn.
You do something like quantitative easing, where you start pouring money into the economy to make people feel like they got more money.
Or what about
And
let's
then-
say fuck money. We're intelligent. We have all these abilities amongst the poor,
Uh-huh.
and let's just fuck with each other. Like,
Because
let's do this
Money makes everything go round.
because
because we
people-
allow it to. It's systematic.
Right, because people don't identify with being poor. They identify with being rich. So everybody.
But we have everything we need without money.
Yeah, you would think so. But
I know it
If-
for a
Ah,
fact.
shit, I don't.
it's here's another thing that's a problem with Western culture.
Ask me how I've been living for the past couple years. Don't worry about
No, I
it.
get it. But here's the thing. You ask if it's not only that I should have, it's that you shouldn't. That's one of the things that motivate us. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I like is that I
But
got
with
something dope and you ain't got it.
But with the concept of fuck money, we have whatever we need.
Yeah, but
But even if it wasn't money, it would always be something because human beings by nature function off of greed and desire and wants. So
Then
it might not be money. It might be fruits. It might be grain. It might be a
Okay,
cattle.
but now we have to do what we have to do to get that. As far as like that takes intellect, that takes skill. So now
I get what you're saying.
It takes something.
But human beings aren't built like that. Since the beginning of time, it has always been division based on having more than another. It's always been that way. Whether it's women,
well, I got cattle
food,
and you got fruit. He got bitches.
we can barter,
got-
but you
yeah.
know, there's still gonna be that. There's still gonna be that. It's still gonna be there because we're just human beings.
So I don't think that. I think that people have. I think one of the things that made human beings human was our ability to cooperate. So that idea that we're just always cutthroat with each other, we wouldn't.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm
just-
saying there's
and
always
we just
them niggas that
cooperate.
exist.
Yeah,
we
there's
just still cooperate with
always-
the system and shit.
there's-
So it's gonna always have.
Yeah, there's always system gamesmanship.
Precedent.
There's always somebody who's going to try to. You got me turned up. Thank you. There's always system gamesmanship. There's always somebody who's going to see the system working and try to finagle some shit.
Right.
But as the mass, and we see that just the way we go to work, the way we function, the way we go through traffic, everybody's cooperating to a certain extent. If we was really on some fuck everybody, we wouldn't have a unified language. Like we wouldn't even be able to converse with each other. So we have the ability to, but we just have a system that has been given to us and reinforced in us over and over and over again.
Let's say all of us sat down and say, you know what? Let's come up with a way to say fuck this system. Of course, we're gonna have to.
They're gonna bomb us.
Yeah, there's not enough. You need numbers. Okay,
Yeah.
you need
I mean,
numbers.
it'll be in secret at first.
In order for
It'll
something
be
like
a
that to
secret
work,
at
you need
first.
the masses. You're gonna need numbers behind that. Just saying that within the group, that's fine.
I'm
I
saying
still
just
need
to
that
show
bread to
people
go
what
get
it
this
is.
goddamn chicken.
Right.
and
We
this bread and this
do
milk.
it to show people what it is because people already doing it.
Oh yeah,
And
for
we
sure.
do-
I mean,
you know
there
what
are
I'm saying?
certain.
But we
Yeah.
actually show people what it is and how it cooperates together. Like we don't have to be in
Okay.
the system, and we accumulate those.
Okay, but greed is like a drug, right?
Right.
And like if you're going to get me off of this drug, you got to get me something else on. You got to put me on something
Something
else.
better.
Get you on.
Something better. You know what I'm saying? If you telling me like and I hate to say it like this, if you like, oh, give up the drugs for the goodness of the Lord, that ain't enough.
You did that, Henny.
Because evil is good. Okay?
And ass is good.
Ass is good too. You get a piece of
It's
evil
still
ass.
in the equation. I promise you, it's gonna still be in the equation. Believe me, we still fucking. But
It's always
But
gonna
fuck
be in that
money.
equation. Like you said, you're gonna have the people that are like minded like you with facts, and it's a great thing. But like you said, majority of people in this day and age,
they ain't gonna get it.
they not gonna be on that. It's about the bread.
But they rather stay scared.
That's what I was gonna say. A lot of people operate off
That's so
fear.
dumb.
'Cause
Yeah.
The whole purpose of
That's
having
the
the
movie. I'm
government.
telling you, watch the movie.
I'm going to, but the whole purpose of having the government is for protection, right? Because initially,
But it's not protecting us. Y'all scared as a fuck. Oh my god.
who is y'all?
I'm talking
I
about
ain't
the
scared of
people.
shit.
They
Well,
scared.
okay.
Like, oh my
Scared to
god,
what?
slavery.
Scared to lose?
Scared to lose?
Scared to
Lose
take
what?
risks?
Well, not even that. Like back in the days
scared of
before
what?
we
I don't get
had
it.
the government, right? The only way that you could defend yourself, right, before laws and shit were put into place, is that you had to take one to a nigga dome to protect your family.
Facts.
And now that that type of primal instinct is gone, we've relied on the government. So how do we get?
Okay, we got somebody
My
in the
shit
chat.
ain't
I didn't even
gone.
notice.
My shit
Aisha
ain't
Perry
gone.
is in the chat. I see you. I see you. I see you. She said it's many factors to a woman's body. It's not only about two people having sex to talk about abortion. I just want to get her on here. You can practice safe sex and a condom breaks and you're pregnant, then what? Does that female have a choice or not? And then to move on.
I was about
Wait,
to say,
I
you
wanna-
want me to
wait,
answer
wait,
that?
I
you
just
want to go
want-
in? You
I
want
want
to go
me
in?
to
Go
say
in. Go in. Go in. Go in. Go in.
So-
Go in.
I just want to bring this to the light. So whether a woman has a choice or not is none of our fucking business. The government should not be able, okay, I have my own beliefs. I have
Go
my own
ahead.
beliefs.
That's the word. Yeah.
No, you're not hearing them.
Okay,
But
you saying the
I have
government
my
should
own-
not be able to
but they should-
dictate whether or not, or
They
if
shouldn't.
and or whatever.
That's the
If
only
she go
issue
do
I
it,
see
she
with
go
it.
do
They
it.
shouldn't.
The
Right.
only reason that I think they have a say in it is because now it needs to be medical, because when it wasn't medical, it was killing motherfuckers. And now it need to be medical, so now this is gonna be part of health insurance or not. Now the government getting involved a little deeper and all of that, all them other things.
I'm gonna
And
tell
that's
you.
because-
You wanna-
I think it's more along the. My bad.
Go ahead. No, go please.
I think it's more along the lines. Okay, so two things. This country was built on Christian views, right? And everything we see, it's all about God, da da da. So in order to keep that agenda, and by the way, I feel part of Christianity is meant to brainwash us and keep us
It is.
complacent.
I agree.
And so if
Modern day Christianity continue.
right, so if an abortion is part of that, that doesn't align with their agenda. So it has to go. But second, our population is declining.
That part.
We're having less and less children. So
That
if,
part. That's it.
That's
If
why
I
they're
could-
That's
trying to
another
That's
reason
it.
why I'm
Facts.
against it. But go ahead, continue.
So I just feel that that's
Like,
why the government.
give it up.
That's it. I mean, we can move on. I was gonna say that. I was like, no, she got it. She good.
That's a fact.
That's it. The white people are a declining population. They know it. Their numbers are not only declining, but they're older.
Exactly.
Like,
Are
so
they
they're-
least likely to get abortions though, right?
But they're least likely to have kids as well. Like
Why? What the fuck going on?
Kids are expensive.
studies
Why
have
can't they-
proven the more
They not
prosperous
fucking?
the people are, the less children they have.
Fact.
They not having sex?
They
So
having
they're-
sex, but if you
Oh,
that,
that's
if
the
you
movie
if you
too.
sitting there super
The
rich, you
smarter
ain't got
you
time
is.
to be sitting here worrying about
Oh,
no
what's
damn
the name
kids.
of that
Right,
movie?
so
You
they
out
not
here
even,
handling business.
That was a movie too. The world got taken over by dumbasses because all the smart people was being smart, and
That
all
sound
the
like
dumb
some-
people was just fucking off. And the
But so
population-
here's the thing.
What was
Here's
the
the
name
thing.
of that movie?
Oh,
Here's the thing, and I remember I saw a study. I used to be a biology major, and what they said is
I'm gonna find it, Nani.
the smarter somebody is and the more successful they are, the less likely they are to reproduce,
Facts.
which takes them out of the gene pool. They really self-regulate themselves out of the gene pool because they refuse to enter their genes into
To that
with this.
pool.
Yeah, so it's like
basically saying I'm too good to even be fucking with you.
right. So
Facts.
what makes me great dies with me, and that's what
Yeah.
happens.
And that's why you see, like, when you see two very successful people, two business owners, or they, multi-million dollars, you think they got kids? They ain't got time.
Nope.
And when you got motherfucking,
They'll adopt somebody else's kids.
you got Jody in the projects. Got 8 of them. Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy, but that's literally how they do their thing these days.
I
So-
gotta go.
Oh, do your thing.
My phone is getting blowed. Stuff I got.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully everything's
I was
working
about
out.
to ask you if you seen the message.
I'm looking at them.
All right.
Goodness gracious. All right, yo. Well, I guess that's that. You can go ahead and kill her camera. Wow. All right. Okay. So So I really wanted to get into. I mean, you killed that. So I just want you to know we're moving on because that's it. We'll just be running around talking over your shit. No need to do that. Here's another thing. I think we can still hear you like you on a mic.
Facts. You don't even need a mic.
Right. She could have just stood outside. So what's crazy is it's how how social media has morphed our gender norms and expectations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what magnified our distrust for each other. Because what you're really seeing is men don't trust women, women don't trust men, and we're only airing out the proof that proves the end. You know what I mean? So it's like, and some of it be very attractive and funny, like, you know what I'm saying. So I see a lot of dudes who are making really thoughtful memes and reels or whatever, to the point that these bitches can't be trusted,
Facts.
and it's entertaining enough for it to stick.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, and it goes
Bitches,
both ways.
Yeah, for sure. Huh?
I said not these bitches.
These
I said-
these bitches.
Did I say these bitches?
Yeah,
meant it.
you said these bitches.
I meant
was
it.
like, deep-rooted.
These bitches.
I
But,
mean,
no facts, because look, I know y'all seen that gold digger shit.
yeah.
Just be sitting there setting them up. If you got a lot of dudes out here watching that, then now their whole perception of a female is gonna be like, oh, y'all is like that, even though it's not. It's not
Yeah.
like that. Same thing with a female watching some shit with a dude over here. Oh, we caught you doing this and this and the third. That's all you see on TikTok, social media. So
You want to come in and have a seat and have a conversation? Man? You want to come in?
yeah, this chick is cheating. This nigga cheating. So I know you're doing something. That's gonna be the continuous thing when they keep playing that and they running it 25/8 on social media. That plus, this whole, the gender thing that's been happening these last 10, 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, but it's
Pushing it.
But why has it been pushed? Because it's effective. It sells something and it keeps people divided. So you can't come together on the issues that really freaking matter.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but when you see like what you're saying, when you see somebody like put together, like there are people who put together stuff very, very, very well, and it looks like it's organic, but it be actors.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And they, some of them have enough, decency to at the end go, this was just a skit or whatever. But some people be like, nah, I want them to think this shit is real. And then we be out here arguing the facts. You know what I'm saying? And we be drawing the lines and we be toting and some of us don't even have that lived experience. Some of us come into a relationship with what social media taught us.
And that's not real.
And it's not real. I mean,
Can we? We're talking about social media, and we've addressed a lot of negatives, but can we highlight some of the positives? There's some positives.
Okay,
There is.
I mean,
Emotional wise.
You learn more. You can experience more. You can connect with more people across the world. What is
Yes.
it? What is it called? Third level of globalization or something like that. So I mean, there's some good in it.
There's pros and cons. Facts. I could definitely agree with the pros. Like I said,
You make money off it. You can get your music
you
out
could
there
get your
faster,
music. You can, like you
I
said,
do
learn
believe that the
shit.
democratization of the music, the art world, where a lot of, but here's the problem with that is that they're running behind definitely trying to create gates where gates didn't exist before.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all the algorithm is creating gates where gates didn't exist.
And they don't exist. They're trying to create it so that then they can, monetize.
They can monetize all.
Facts.
Look, 10 years ago, monetization wasn't a term.
Not like that. Not when it comes to social media.
Not when it comes to social media.
Not to social
Yeah,
media.
it was just like, yo, if your shit was hot, people were gonna start hearing it,
Facts.
start seeing it, and they were like, yo, we can control that. And you know how controlled it is. They tell you, hey man, play this sound on your shit, and we'll let it get out.
But I mean, that's what they did back in the day. They slipped the DJ something to play the music in the club. So I mean, it's
Yeah, right. Because at first, the DJ didn't have that rope around him, so then it was just like, so the DJs are setting the trends.
And
The
that's what it used to
DJs
be.
are the ones telling these kids what music is hot.
right.
Yeah, because DJs used
And
to
the
break
radio
records.
stations.
Right, DJs broke
DJs
records.
broke records. Nowadays, it's not even about a DJ breaking a damn record. You get your shit hot on social media, there you go. Now the DJs, they want to play what's hot on social media.
Right.
Right.
So now social media is breaking records or breaking singles at least. And then now they're like, oh, we got to wrangle this in. We got to get it to where we can be making the money, because if Prime make a dope track, AP make a dope track, Henny make a dope track, and I can go straight to your page and interact with you without any middleman, where the fuck is Facebook making their money? Where the fuck is Instagram making their money? They're like, so they just made something. They spent their own money. They did their own process, mixed, mastered, created a video, got it hyped. There's a buzz about it. And some A&R went right to you and was like, I'd like to make a deal. And then Facebook is just sitting out there like,
Yeah, they not making their money off of that, but they making their money off of all these ads you see every time you scroll. At least 2 or 3 scrolls, you're seeing ads from all kinds of new shit that's coming out. Dot card, all kinds of,
yeah.
That's where they getting their money from. People
But,
paying for those ads.
but you already know it's not enough.
Oh, no, but
So now
if
they
you can
wanna-
sit there and think about some shit, and the next thing you know, you see it on your phone. That's all you need. That's all you need.
That is
You
so
sitting here just
weird.
thinking, and all of a sudden, what the fuck? I was just thinking.
Yo,
about
I
some
promise
Popeye's
you.
chicken. Damn it!
I just said, in my mind, I was having a conversation a little bit out loud to myself in the car. And I was like, yo, A Tribe Called Quest is the dopest rap group ever. And these are the 2 songs that are the dopest ever. And then I went to my motherfucking phone, and then that song was coming up. I played it.
Which one was it?
Verses from the Abstract. I love that song. So I was listening to Verses from the Abstract. But the second song I had said was Lyrics to Go. I was like, these 2 songs are the shit. Right after verses from the abstract, lyrics to go came on. I said, these motherfuckers got it.
Oh yeah,
They got it.
they always listening. Damn
Yeah.
it. Okay, if they not listening, they reading your fucking thoughts.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other. Cause I swear it happens every day, and it happens all, and it happens to every. So that right there is how they making it. They know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
They may not be making it off that artist that went to go meet that producer or that label, and that middleman get that middleman cut. They may not be getting that, but with everything else, people see shit, they buying it. Oh, I know. I was thinking about it. Now it came up, bought.
Y'all ever seen a movie called The Dilemma?
Nah.
I mean, not a movie, a documentary on Netflix.
Nah.
Y'all putting me.
It's
up there.
about I feel like I said this before. It's about like all the search engines and
These bitches, I'm sorry, Aisha. That's how I talk a little bit.
huh? What?
Oh, Aisha in the chat, she said these bitches is crazy.
Oh, well, they
Look,
have
sis.
like it's like Instagram. All those people
This your
that
this
work
vote?
for them. Shut your ass up.
I was waiting for it.
Cause I've been over here coy the whole time.
Hell yeah.
Shut your ass up.
You right. Welcome to the show, Pride. This is how we get down. This is
I dig it. I fucks with it though. Facts.
He already know. You already know. But anyways, like I was saying, the documentary, The Dilemma, it's about like all the people that run the search engines and like Instagram and all that shit. They talk about what actually go on behind the scenes and how like they do shit on purpose, shit like that. Like they get down like to the people you know. Like you ever seen like, oh, follow this person that you just like stop being friends with, or like their page just pop up, like they know all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the people in that documentary tell you like you're all being set up. They know there was like your phones know more about you than you do.
Facts.
I mean,
I
yeah.
agree with that. You're on your phone more than anything else in the motherfucking world.
Yeah, no, look, and it is what it is. Like I knew I was bad when I remember I got to work on time one day. I was 20 minutes early, and I live an hour away from my job, and I left my cell phone at home.
Damn.
I didn't even bother to tell anybody. I turned right back around.
And went and got
I
that damn
got
phone.
that goddamn phone and turned right. 2
Holy
hours
fuck.
late
Feeding it.
because I was like, I'll be goddamn.
Hey, if I hold
12
fact,
hours without a phone.
it can't
Not
happen.
happening.
It can't happen.
It will not happen.
Nah.
I'm sorry. Like,
So
and we've been making up all kinds of. What about my kids? Ain't nothing happening to the damn kids.
But just in case,
You never
just in case, you never know. Like I need my phone.
I'll be like, it's Columbine in schools, and I gotta have my phone.
Look,
And they
but
don't. You know what I
be
mean?
like that. Besides the social media aspect of it, but yeah, I need my phone because
And then we
got
on the
kids.
phone talking. They listening, man. They just listening to our conversations, and we be having them.
they always listening, and that's coming from somebody who works for the government. Okay,
Yeah, no.
they always.
Oh, Aisha said white people have 3 major things working for them.
Okay.
They work, they have people working for them, and they invest their money. Simple. Most don't follow. I guess that's what we were talking about.
There's more to that.
There is a lot more to it. than
Yeah,
that.
because that's the extent of the new age passive income, right? But white people were handed shit. They were
I mean,
privileged. They
that's
were
a
handed,
fact.
9 times out of 10 they were handed a life insurance policy, some type of trust, like
And-
land.
and we
I mean,
weren't.
if you were,
Okay.
if you just live in an area where they just won't let you own shit, so that means your work, you could work right next to a white man, make as much as that white man, but they're not going to give you a home loan. So your money is going towards building someone else's equity, as where this person's allowed to build equity off their labor. You know what I'm saying? So if after they're telling you, man, no, you don't make enough money, or you whatever qualifications, you don't have enough to be able to afford $1,000 mortgage, but you can pay $1,350 for this rent.
Facts, but that's how the system works. Like you can make all that money. Look, you can't live here because your credit ain't good.
All right, back up a little bit. Let's go back to that. So the rent contract that you're referring to is less risk. That's why they're able to give you a higher rate, because that time frame which you're paying is shortened. You're going into a 30-year obligation, or whatever you decide,
Yeah.
but a 30-year obligation with a financial
Interest.
institution. Okay, so it's a bit different. Like,
And but it's not though. But you're
The
told
money-
you're
the
told it's a
money-
different. You're told it's a difference.
right.
But the obligation is, I mean, you're going to be living somewhere for 30 years. So let's just.
But you might not necessarily be living there, and also whatever relationship you haven't established it to the point where they could trust you with a large sum of money.
Well, that's
and-
because the things that count on a credit don't count the things that you actually do on a day-to-day basis.
Like
you
what?
pay your phone bill on time every goddamn day.
You can have that reported
you
on
pay,
your credit.
You pay your rent all the time.
You can have that
That's
reported
on
on your
credit.
You
credit.
Now
can. You can. But now, but before, you're talking about 30, 40, 50 years of none
Okay.
of that counted.
Okay, hold on, back up.
Let's just
30,
be
40
honest.
years ago, nigga, we was getting beat. Like
No. I mean, I don't
we
mean
don't
30,
even
40
know-
years ago, and then from that point, 30, 40 years has been fine. I mean, for 30 or 40 years, right? So you're talking about from the 50s, 60s up until like 5 minutes ago. Like, don't act like it's not. It's,
I know what you're saying.
It hasn't
but
been
I'm
smooth
saying
sailing.
Nowadays, we have way more opportunities to actually get our own property and to do these type of things. But we're just
I agree.
not disciplined. We're not.
I don't believe that either. I think what
You
you're
don't think-
basically saying is that black people are adolescent children.
I didn't say black
who
people.
have no ability to self-actualize.
I didn't say
No.
black people.
And
What
when
I'm
you-
saying
and
is lower income people tend to not have discipline because they have. Let me explain before you look at me like that. They have this idea that if they work, they'll get a raise. When they get a raise, they'll go and buy something nice. When they buy something nice, they'll go back to work, get the little carrot that they're dingling, hope for another raise, buy something nice, and the cycle continues.
Is that what
They
you
don't
really
have-
think happens?
That is what
For
happens.
some people,
That is
honestly,
what
it
happens.
do.
That's 100% what
So
happens.
you
when you get a nice job, when you get a, when
now
you-
you're saying poor people don't have the right to have nice things.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're saying.
I didn't say that.
It's about the decision.
You don't let me finish before you start putting words up in my
Let's
mouth.
go.
That
Let's
is
go.
not what I said.
Let's go.
What
I'm
I
about to eat this
said
one up.
is that they lack discipline. When you get that pay raise, you should be. When you get that pay raise, instead of going to buy that new house or that new car,
something
whatever, you
productive.
need to invest it into something so you can change your lifestyle. Take care of what's important first, because you could be driving a Benz, pulling up to a fucking mobile house that you're renting. Doesn't make sense.
And I know a lot of motherfuckers.
So
like
let me
that.
tell you why. Because first of all, nothing happens on this because happenstance. You think that just a
No, you're in control of
You think poor people just
on, Jai, what's up?
collectively thought to themselves,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna be responsible with my finances.
Didn't say that.
Right?
What I said is
what
they
you-
lack discipline for
so-
the things that are essential. If you're
and no, and wait, because
Okay.
you said talk, right? So
go
you're saying that poor people just decided, hey, you know what? I shouldn't be. What I pay my bills for shouldn't count as part of this credit bureau system that was created for me.
That's not
What
what I
you're
said.
also saying is because I don't invest, I lack a discipline.
Okay, hold on.
Because so wait. So
Okay.
because I don't invest in some business, some stock or whatever that I don't deserve
Mm-hmm.
from my wages to be able to build equity. Do you think every single white person that owns a home is an investor?
Come on, keep
Do you
going.
think every
Keep-
single
keep
white
going,
person
keep
when
going.
you saw what capitalism
But
was
you're not
able to
investing
do
in other people.
Wait. When you see
no,
what
let 'em
capitalism
cook,
was
let 'em
able to
cook.
do
Or let 'em
for the
boil.
middle class, when you see the revolutionary language that definitely critiqued this is what you call socialism,
Right.
because that's what Marxism did. It critiqued what it did.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear Martin Luther King, when they did kill him, what did he say?
Nigga, you bring
The
up
white
All right.
white America was willing to undergird its peasantry
Mm-hmm.
with an economic floor that it would not allow it to go under.
Mm-hmm.
That is what created wealth. It wasn't their discipline. White people weren't more disciplined than anybody
Never
else.
said-
White people didn't work more than
You're making
anybody
this
else.
a racial type thing.
Because
it's not.
well, race and class are indistinguishable in this country. That's
no,
that's
no, it's
fact.
not. There's white people who are
This-
broke.
I was about to say.
Thank you.
I know
Calm
some
down.
white
Calm
people
down.
in
That's
shelters
because
and all that.
so that's why white people who make $50,000 a year own and have more than black people who make $50,000 a year. This is fact.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So this is not about my opinion,
Okay.
right? This is not my facts. Go look it up.
Okay.
And go look up the mechanisms that are in place to keep it that way.
Okay.
This is why you see right rage amongst people who do self-actualize. When you see what happened to everybody wants to talk about Black Wall Street. You know what happened? They found a way to work around the system, and what happened? They got murdered for it.
Yeah.
So let's
with
not
you there.
act like black people or poor people at large just don't know how to take care of their money.
Right.
They're not given the opportunities. And what happens is after they do whatever it is they do,
Mm-hmm.
let's see all these, like, you're now getting into a place where a lot of these people who did a lot to be able to buy a home or do whatever, they're given all these reverse mortgages because now they can't afford their own damn taxes, and then now they're aging out. They're going to their kids and going, "Hey, man, your parents are too old. We'll put this house in your name and you can sell it to us."
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Where's the alcohol?
No.
This lady.
Oh, if I knew that, you know what? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
So you can have space.
No.
There you go. That's for you. But I don't believe poor people lack a discipline.
Okay.
I don't believe that because you're poor, you have to just keep. You don't. How does it say? You don't personal finance your way out of macroeconomics.
Okay.
There are things. There are metrics. There are. You know what I'm saying? We deal in debt. Let's just say it like that. Like there are actual companies that deal in debt, right? Because debt is profitable. So every facet of American Western life has been monetized. And since it's been monetized, it has been monetized out of your ability to afford. That's just what happens. So I can't afford my groceries isn't because I lack discipline. Somebody made it that way. I can't afford my whatever. We saw what happened with the housing market here in the last 4 or 5 years. You think poor people did that because of their lack of discipline? Or did the housing market agree that because they were given a certain amount of money that we should be charging more?
Come on, Andy. Hold on. You guys, come on, bring it in.
Wait, one of those things, one of the mics work. The
And
mics to
then
your left. To
wanna see what he-
your left. To your left. Goodness gracious. Turn that on and then hit the button. Hit the button. Golly.
Which button?
We can't give you the code.
I don't even need that.
I didn't even have to use this.
Won't you say
Yes. Goodness gracious. I don't know which one it is.
Hello.
There we go. All right, Henny, what
Y'all
you
hear
gonna
me?
say?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I will just mention that there is, no matter taking race out of it, there is a good amount of people in America who don't understand
Oh, man,
how
so
to
yeah.
budget their finances at
Wait,
all. I'll repeat it. There's a good majority of Americans who don't understand how to budget their finances.
You think a majority? Where do you get that? Where do you get that?
I'm
from?
about to look this shit up. So
Where do you get that from? Like when you say majority, let's just do simple
I feel like
majority.
it's majority, too.
You feel like 51% of all Americans who don't make a certain amount of money.
I think they live out of their means, and that's because that's what America's been shaped on.
Fact.
We are currently in debt. But I'm gonna get your ass and say, go ahead.
Because they're more materialistic. It's about, like you said, getting that raise
Okay,
and
I
then going
do.
to go
Okay.
get some new shit because that's the new shit to get. Instead of
Okay.
saving that money to the side instead of something that you really need. You really need a car. You need somewhere. You want a house.
Yeah.
Then stack up for the house. Don't go to the club that week and go splurge out. You want to go get some new Jordans.
Man,
this, that, and the third.
come on, man. That's not fair, man.
What you
It
mean?
is fair.
Man,
Why are you
you get
prioritizing
the bitches around the club,
though,
because you
man,
gotta
and all that
prioritize
time
your
is
change.
Hold on. Hey,
That's
Wait,
bullshit.
wait.
That's bullshit.
hold on. Why are you prioritizing the club over putting food on the table?
Bitches.
What are we talking about? And that's the problem.
I mean, like, look, I could buy a house. I'm looking at Nadia like, yo, I could go buy a house, but Nadia's over there looking like ain't nobody saying nothing to her. I'm gonna go buy these J's and go say something to Nadia. I could do
silence.
that. I could do that today. It's gonna take me some years to get a house and impress Nadia.
So you're proving my point, or what? I don't
Yeah, a
understand.
little bit.
Okay.
I was about to say
I
so.
mean, a little bit. And then you could take this back. These are the words you try to put in my mouth. You could have that shit. Because
Because
I
like I
mean-
said, you gotta prioritize shit. It's not, oh, I got, like she said, get this raise and go this and the third.
yeah.
I look, and I can say this honestly. I used to be homeless. You dig me?
Me too.
I'm talking about 6, 7, 8 years ago when I first started my job that I have now.
Right.
I made sure that I stacked up and did what I had to do to get my family up out that shit.
Right.
And then from that level, all right, now we working from there. Now let's move to the next level. Now we getting a nicer crib, nicer things that. I'm not talking about Jordans. I'm not talking about the fly ass chains and all that shit. No,
Getting
I need
a
a
gate
home
for the house.
Quality
I need
things. You talking about
quality things.
Right.
A week.
All right.
You know what? We can eat tomahawk this week. Okay,
shit.
sometime.
Okay.
Okay, when
Is
you
that a
find
thing?
it.
That's a
$70
thing?
steak.
What is that? Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't know what that
It's
was.
finance state, but
Oh, is it? I
yeah.
mean, I thought the best food was free.
to that level. Shit. If
You ever
it's
had free
let me
food?
know.
That shit tastes good as a motherfucker.
hey, where you going for Veterans Day? You got your list?
Oh yeah, that free food be hitting. What?
It do sometimes. Everything that's free ain't always good, man. Fact. Whole fact.
No, nah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. especially when it got raisins in it. I'm just
Like I
saying.
said, I had to practice. I was young at one point in time. I was on that same shit. I had a great job, and all I wanted to make sure I had the flyer shit
Trick
on
off a little bit.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a car, but where I was living, no, it's not it. So-
I also want to add this.
Hold on, let
So
me see if anybody in the chat.
okay.
Okay, no, you can. I'm just saying.
Well,
it
I
to
just
myself.
want to say I don't feel that it's poor people because there's rich people who make $100,000 that are broke as well. There's middle class as well. I think
Facts.
it's more when I say budget or whatever y'all were referring to, I'm referring to education regarding money.
Okay,
So
for sure.
in school they don't teach you how to make money work for you. They teach you how to work for money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily poor people or whatever have you. It's more of a lack of knowledge. And that can be changed if you choose to educate yourself.
And
But here, okay, so here's my
educate
here's my.
yourself.
I don't disagree. Here's my only pushback.
What you got?
Is if everybody made $1 million, do you know how much motherfucking gas would be? Do you know how much a house would be?
See, in that,
It's
that
because we have a system that promotes abundance, but has practices scarcity rules, right? So I start to like this is like as simple as, and this is gonna sound silly, but just as simple as the not the iPhone, the PlayStation 5. The way they played the PlayStation 5 was they only released a certain amount to simulate scarcity, so they can ramp up price. You see what I'm saying? Because if we put out what we could put out, it'll probably cost $200-$300, maybe. But we could play on you and make you want to pay $1,200 for this motherfucking thing.
That's the hustle.
But it wasn't real, right?
But then that
this-
would be where you need to educate yourself.
so you can't. But I can educate myself. I can't. That does my
and
education.
apply and have discipline.
But my education does. So my education on the housing market didn't stop it.
But
from
you shouldn't
taking
be,
a $100,000 house and turning it into $350. Doesn't matter how much I educated myself.
right.
They did what they were going to do at the macro level, and all I can do is do what? Attempt to adjust with
Right.
pricing, with wages that did not keep up with what they were trying to do.
So
So your education, you know, if I have, like, I'm a mechanic, I could tell you I could fix your car with no tools. It's pointless. My education, my understanding, is pointless
without the actual
tools in your hand, and that they're outstretching your ability to get your hands on the tools. It doesn't matter what you know.
and so that is accurate, correct, right? But you also have to realize that we are creatures of nature, and it's called science. What is it called? Survival of the fittest. This is now our new survival. Back in the days, you had to be able to fight tigers, lions. You had to be able to
Bears.
build a house, all that type of shit.
Jeez, and bears. Only about the bears, nigga.
But the way society is shaped now, you're not fighting bears and tigers. Now you're fighting a housing market. So are you going to survive, or are you going to let that shit beat you up and now you're a sucker? You know what I mean?
and you're gonna be renting for the rest of your life.
So, I would, like, what do the women say? I choose the bear.
I'll fight the
I'll
fucking
fight
bear.
the fucking bear before I fight the housing market.
But see,
What?
But they're supposed to be putting out. Oh no, that was Kamala.
That was Kamala. Yeah, that's Kamala.
I know she was about to.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
But then, what did they say? Now to that point, what did they say? They literally said, "Oh, if you give them $50,000, we're just gonna raise the price $50,000." They literally just said that in your face because they know there's nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. When you have a free market enterprise capitalist system with no caps on it, it's going to do what it wants to do
when it wants to do
when it wants to do it, and then you just.
But once again, that goes back to my point. When weather and climate changed, okay, you didn't go inside the house. You found ways to deal with it. You were less close.
So, but that makes
you have to be able to adapt.
Adapt
or
to
you're
your
gonna
okay,
environment.
lose.
but that is outside like the world. Like if we're talking about like natural events, bears are natural.
But
And
this is our natural.
But this is a synthetic and contrived.
But there's
But
still
it's
there's
still
still
our
ways to
natural.
adapt to that
Unless
in
you
order
go
to
live in the woods.
maneuver. Facts.
But that's just not okay.
That's
so
that's what we're faced with. This is
You
the
have to
game,
adapt.
and either you play it or,
Or
you
you
go.
do, or you don't play,
then
and
what
you're gonna be
do
stuck
is
where
you
you
give
at.
the system an autonomy that again creates a system that has no self check. Right? That's not what, because if that's the case, if this is the case,
Mm-hmm.
then slaves should have just accepted the way the world was for them.
Not necessarily.
Right?
Oh,
Wait.
my bad.
Why?
You're right.
Why? Because
I wouldn't know.
that's the system that they were given. Learn to adapt. You have to rage against the machine and go, yo, this ain't gonna work.
You learn to adapt to
when you see,
rage.
Yeah, when you see what happened to just in Germany, we'll just bring it up.
Right.
Germany Now they're in a 4-day work week. You know what I'm saying? Because
What?
Yeah.
Going back to Germany.
Look, I already started looking up flights and shit last week, Tuesday, once I heard the
But
news.
when
I
the
was like,
people said, no, you're not going to do this to us. They have less preservatives in their food. They have, cleaner water.
But why is it like that over there, though?
Because they didn't adapt to their system. They made that system adapt to them.
But hold on, okay?
They said, no, you're not going to run us like this over here.
I get what you're saying, but the only
Can't do
way
that
to
over here.
fight against the system, you have to learn your opponent, which means you have to participate. In order for you to win, you have to be smarter, stronger, and faster than whoever it is. So I understand they changed their system, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure first they did their research and they got in the game so they could figure out strategies and techniques to
I don't
beat
think-
their
And it was the
opponent.
majority and masses that did that. It wasn't just one or two people that came together like, you know what? Let's make sure that we got 4-day work week. And that's it. Nah, you got
it definitely took a mass of people,
Facts.
right? But it didn't take a mass of homeowners. It didn't take a mass of...
But it didn't take a mass of losers either. It was
Facts.
the winners that made
They
the change.
kicking you
No.
Come on.
Wait.
The loser doesn't have any power. In order for you to
wait.
have
What do
any-
you What do you mean loser? What is a loser?
Somebody who gives up, who doesn't try to not necessarily adapt,
adapt.
so that you can actually.
So
get
that's
back.
I was almost to say that in order to beat the enemy, you have to become the enemy.
You have to-
I do not.
You have to
to
figure out
beat
how
the enemy, you gotta know how they think.
No. Like so, in order to I'll just make a weird one. No, I gotta pee first. Damn. That is to say that in order to beat Hitler, you had to become a part
You have to
of.
study your opponent in
you
order
have
to beat
but you don't
them.
have to participate in their system.
I'm not participating, but I know exactly what the fuck they doing because I studied you enough to know what's your next move, so I can supersede that.
Same thing.
You think so? What do you think?
Yeah,
What do you
saying
think?
the same thing.
What do you think? Like, what do you think we're saying?
The same thing.
The same thing. Nigga, I just said, what are you saying?
Can we play this game? Damn.
Hold on.
I want to play this game.
Nowadays, yes, you have more options to be responsible for your finances. Some are taught from young.
Pass the cards around.
Some learn as they go. This is how I know I'm getting old.
Nigga had the phone back here like, let me put up my goddamn.
God damn. Huh?
Let me put on my bifocals real quick and
Oh, you want
what
to play
this
this?
say,
Pass the
baby?
cards around.
Oh, okay, you gotta
What this
pass some
say,
of these cards
baby?
around here. Hold on. She want to play the game real quick. Kel gonna eat me alive for this.
Why?
Cause she the one that this was her idea. This stuff.
Have we not played this before?
I don't know if we played Disturbed Friends before. I don't know. I don't even know how to.
I
Okay,
mean,
yeah, you got to ask questions.
It's
Okay,
three, but it's
hold
three
on.
sets of.
Yes, agree.
argument.
Yes, I agree. Some white people are more in position to benefit. Some people do lack some knowledge of discipline themselves to benefit for.
Oh. What are you doing?
And nigga said,
It's like, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Taught from oh yeah, some then benefiting for the future purpose. Yes, my brother, tell him. Like, who is my brother? I think she's talking about you.
oh yeah.
Yeah, she talking about you. I thought you was talking about me, ma'am. I guess yeah. That's not true. When you don't know the way, you follow the system because of fear. We're getting back to fear. We've talked about fear has come up a
There's
few
fear
times.
of losing, fear of
But fear can be a motivator too.
it could be, but some people are not built like that. Some people are not built to where fear
Give her a
is.
few cards.
Huh?
Give her a few cards.
Well, how many calls we supposed to have?
Just have a little,
A little snack.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, we playing a game?
Yeah, she wanna go ahead and
you
break
go.
the tension, I guess.
Yeah,
Ain't
because
no
y'all
tension.
they kicking your ass.
Yeah, they are.
And you
It's cool. It's gonna be good for the reels.
Like I said, there's a fear, and some people it is fuel. Other people it crumble them. People are not. Some people can't face their fears, are not ready to face their fears. So they look at it as, if I take this risk and I fail, fuck it, it's over. That's the end of the world for them. Other people look at it like, yo, I know it's some scary shit, but I'm gonna try and go do this anyway. I'm gonna do this anyway.
For sure. All right, check this out. Let's ask. I'm gonna ask our first question. We got Disturbed Friends cards here. We're not gonna play the way the game is played, but we're just gonna because you gotta do all the alcohol, I think, or whatever. But I'm about to go to this show in a little bit because I'm
you're funny.
right. No, I'm soft.
So I'm talking to
Oh,
Henny.
Henny, what was he doing? Oh, Henny is alcoholic, maybe. I don't know. You're in good company, apparently.
Indubitably. Okay.
The most annoying thing in my life is, this is for everybody, anybody. I want to see what all people's answers are. Using condoms, my parents, or having to wipe my own ass.
Damn, what?
What is the most annoying thing in your life out of those three? I guess using condoms. I don't do those, but
I was gonna say.
I don't.
was gonna say
I don't use those.
Ah.
My parents. I love my folks.
I love my folks.
But wipe my. Who would you have to wipe your ass though?
And it needs to be wiped, goddamn it, unless you walk around here shitty. Like
A servant.
a servant. Nah,
servant.
I don't want nobody wipe my ass.
Yo, the person that has to wipe your ass for you is most likely the person that's gonna murder you.
Facts.
Like, I'm gonna kill this nigga if I gotta wipe his ass
Another
one
one
more
more
time.
time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I can't pick. Fuck all that.
All right, is anybody else? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy one.
You got one? What you got? Ask one of them. Just ask one of them.
I think you have an STD. Oh, there we go. Jesus. I think you have an STD if A, it burns when you pee, B, you went to Cancun for spring break, C, the doctor vomits while examining your genitals.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like that's a series of events. I think it burned when you peed. You told your doctor you went to Cancun. He looked at your dick and threw up.
Whole fact. That,
think all
right
of those
there
things
plays
happened.
right there.
It was all of them.
If he had the Earl, shit.
If that motherfucker, I know when I went and I had COVID. My doctor walked in and said, "Congratulations, you got COVID." Walked right out. Didn't even talk to me. Like, I don't want to have nothing to do with this shit.
Nah.
I don't want to have nothing to do with that. What you got? Nadia's on some shit. What you got? Nadia's on some shit.
I believe the worst thing a teacher can do is beat their students with a textbook. Bang a mentally retarded student that is unable to get laid.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That's
Wow.
rapey a little bit.
Not a lot of bit. It's more like a lot of bit.
A lot of it.
And not educate their students properly.
I would go with B.
B. B for the win.
Fact. As somebody who used to teach, yeah, that's fucking
Survey
crazy.
says.
Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
You want to play the game?
Fact.
God, Lee, what you got over there?
A close friend of mine killed someone and needs help moving the body. I decide A, to tell them to go fuck themselves. B, to go help them if they agree to slaughter my enemies. Damn. C, to reevaluate who I socialize with.
And probably C.
C is a
For
motherfucker.
sure.
Too.
You said a good
That B
friend.
is tempting.
But B, I would do B
Yeah,
because
a
if this
close
nigga
friend.
come to you with a body on him, I don't think you get to do A.
Yeah, you can't do
He
A.
can't do it. Fuck you.
It
Like,
depends on how close that
now you
friend
another
is,
body that need to
though.
get moved.
Fact.
Oh my god.
Like we can do some shit, but it depends on how close that friend is.
Right. Like my brother.
Yeah,
all right, I'm
it's
like,
nothing.
Yeah.
Look,
I killed her. And I don't know. All right, calm down.
we gonna handle this.
Like this is some nigga Henny. I'm telling. I love you, Henny. But I'm not going to jail.
I ain't going to.
Damn, I see how it is.
Henny, I love Henny to death. Henny came to my house talking about I gotta move a body. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna tell.
You gonna tell on your goddamn self?
I'll be like, you see him like I didn't like
accessory.
He came to me with the knife in his hand. I felt like I had to.
I felt threatened.
I felt threatened. I didn't have a choice. I'll probably still go to jail.
Uh-huh.
Who else is next? Who else?
I don't got
I got
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Fuck it. I think we should get rid of A, religion, B, the homeless,
God damn.
or C, vegans.
These
Vegans.
are coming.
Vegans are the fucking worst.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're the worst.
I
Damn.
tried it for like 2 hours.
Them-
2 hours.
You know what? I don't mind. Oh, okay, let's just say this. Let's just be fair.
No.
I don't mind people who don't want to eat meat. That is your choice.
Right.
Don't
It's
try to
the
put it on
moral vegan. Yes, it's the motherfuckers who feel like they got to tell you the goodness and the.
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
They're like the Jehovah's Witnesses of the diet world. Like they feel like they got to knock on your door at 7 a.m. on a Sunday and try to tell you about the goodness of giving up meat. Like, man, look. You interrupted my sausage. Like I was at pause. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Look
Yeah,
at this
I was about to
pig I
say,
saved today. Look
Right. Like, no,
at this
I hate.
cow that's still
Man.
alive.
Then you be
fuck-
eating in front of
fuck
them and now they
pig
gotta. Yeah.
Fuck all that. I'm eating it. I would say honestly, and I know I'm gonna catch some backlash over. I'm gonna
Let's
fuck
say
religion.
Oh, religion.
That's
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like you can get rid of.
Get rid of that shit.
Yeah, I feel like you can keep
Can I play-
spirituality. You just get rid of religion.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Let's go.
So if we get rid of religion, what keeps people in line morally?
Jail.
Moral.
Jail. Jail.
That'll work.
Scientology. Keep Science.
Scientology.
Okay.
Nah,
Science.
that's a good question. I think
Astrology.
a lot of people have, but I think you can keep spirituality. I just don't think you got to have the religion.
Yeah.
part.
Religion part.
Oh, okay.
I
like
think
that.
you can keep the spiritual part, just not the
No.
Rules.
circumcising babies. We can just leave that out.
Y'all need some different ones? Y'all want some more?
Okay, hold on, I got one. When it comes to sex, I am turned on the most by
Read them.
Read them.
Read them, damn it.
choking anal myself.
Oh, I'm not answering it.
Huh?
Wait, what'd you say?
So what are your answers is in here?
Wait, repeat the question again?
When it comes to sex, I am turned on the most by choking.
Yeah.
Ain't
Sorry.
First answer.
That one.
That one.
Choking.
I'm sorry.
choking anal myself.
Choking.
Out of the three, I've never been comfortable doing that shit, man.
Shit.
It's
Pussy. No, I'm
yo, that shit is wild to me, man. I'll be like,
Look.
It
Look.
means you're a sweetheart, I guess.
like
Little
the
chokey
fuck?
choke.
I
I'm
just-
not like choking the shit out you like that unless you act. If you want me to, I'm not gonna choke it till you pass out. But that choking shit is sexy.
I do like
I just
I
don't
like
wanna
the
go to
pulling
the
the hair part. I like to you know what I mean.
I like to do both.
I like
A nice little hand around the neck. Ain't
Around
never hurt
her, no,
All right.
hair and neck
Who got the
together.
next question?
oh, yeah, go ahead.
God damn. Because y'all.
Get her hot and bothered. I'm gonna go fuck around and make a pimp decision tonight.
Yikes.
That's how I sound.
No, sir, ma'am.
Sir?
Yeah, you got me scared. I got shook. What you got? Anybody? What you?
I don't have another.
I got some funny shit. Here you go.
Here, try one of those.
An obese lady with a mustache was dragged out of the pool and is not breathing. Unfortunately, I know CPR, and I will have to do suck it up and save Shamu's life, shave her mustache, or pretend that I don't know CPR.
Shave the mustache.
I just fucking give her CPR.
Just give it a CPR, G. Just give it a CPR.
Man.
And then brush your teeth afterwards.
Man.
Brush your teeth with alcohol.
And then hit yourself with some aftershave for that beard you just had.
that beard. Now you got a couple ingrown hairs and shit.
Right. So now you got pseudo folliculitis, your shit all in. Fuck
I
the.
got one.
Go ahead.
I think the most disturbing thing a parent can do for their son is A, buy him an artificial pussy for his birthday. B, breastfeed him until he's 18 years old. C, give him a prostate exam.
All of that is child abuse.
I was about to say,
Like every last thing
all
you
three of
said.
them is fucking crazy.
Insane.
Like, how the fuck do you go, come here, son, I want to make sure your prostate is good.
Disturbed friends.
Hit him with the
You're gonna feel a little pressure.
right.
I'm dead at a little pressure.
You're gonna feel a little pressure right here.
I feel uncomfortable.
The fuck?
Right.
Nah.
Have him on your titty till you 18?
That's the ones that
That's molestation.
Yeah, and they wife got to do the same thing. I don't drink nothing but the milk, baby.
Right.
That Cambodian breast. milk.
Cambodian breast milk.
Facts.
Ting, ting.
That'll fuck them up for life.
You'll be at a Diddy party in no time.
It's just the start of a Diddy party.
That's probably.
That's crazy.
What are the questions? Have you ever breastfed until you're 18? Yeah.
Yeah, like come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Nobody else does?
Yeah. Like, you didn't?
You did? The fuck?
Come on in.
I got one. Oh, there we go. I got one.
Go ahead.
So you have been arrested for murder. In order to convince your lawyer that you are insane, you will bite his neck and pretend you're a vampire. Start screaming, "The power of Christ compels me." Or start twerking while spraying shit all over his briefcase.
The power of
The
Christ
power of Christ
compels you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an exorcism in this motherfucker right
Grow a
now.
beard out. I'm a motherfucking just keep a Bible on me. Get Bible verses tattooed all up and down my
I
arms.
can't.
I'm so dead.
I'm gonna use my own urine as holy water.
Ew.
This nigga's on some R. Kelly shit. Sprinkle some of this pee on
The
your
power
ass.
of
bitch.
Christ compels you. The motherfucker.
Yeah.
Guards. Have my ass drugged the fuck out.
Yikes.
He gonna change that suit before he go home. All right. What you got? Who else? You. What you got?
All right. The secret to a woman's happiness is
Food.
She kept it gangster.
yeah. Except that's not one of them because that would have been my first one. Tacos.
Straight up. Oh, sorry.
A shit load of
Tacos is
shoes.
The shitload of shoes. Okay.
Her winning arguments
B.
When those are
boring.
garbage.
or a BBC.
What is it?
Mhm.
It depends.
It's gonna be
It's
B.
just me and you.
Listen.
Yeah.
Any winning all the arguments supersedes the BBC.
The way Nadia's lip turned up like, you think you want it until you got it. Hey, I'm good.
What was the first one again?
A
shit
shitload
ton
of
of
shoes.
Shoes.
I feel like Nadia's on some shoe shit.
No, none of them I resonate with. Because, like, you want me to win every time in the argument? That's fucking
Yeah,
boring. You're
that's
not
boring.
teaching.
You call niggas sassy for arguing with y'all.
No, there's
Yeah.
a difference.
Hip
You can
swivelers.
peak my intelligence without fucking being a sassy nigga. Like, just now, you and I were having a debate.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think you were sassy. I think you had valid points.
Okay.
We good.
But you're also not attracted to me.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
but I mean,
So
like,
it be on the line when you like, you know what I'm saying? That's not how I feel though. I feel like it be on the line when
But-
they slick like you. You feel me?
nah, because
then
if you're my partner,
because I can't turn you off if I've never turned you on.
Yeah, but if you're my partner, I want you to grow with me, help me grow. Let's-
Intellectually.
Yeah, I'm. What is it called? Sapiosexual.
I'm not, but sapio.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm not arguing with no nigga.
See?
I
But
am
it's
right.
a debate.
Damn, nigga, I
if
am
it's an
right. You
argument-
are wrong.
You
There
are
is
wrong.
But
nothing
if
else to
it's a
say.
debate, it's different. Like,
She ain't playing. I'm right.
I just feel like it. The part of the question is you got to be with like that nigga first. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to, because the thing is, it's about what was the question about your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. The turn your wife on or turn your what was it?
What is the key to a wife's happiness?
A wife's happiness, right? So that's got to be your old lady first. You know what I'm
Secret
saying?
to a woman's happiness. A woman's happiness. Not
woman-
necessarily your
A
wife.
Oh, just a woman's person.
Just a woman's. It's the secret to a woman's happiness.
Oh,
Now
okay.
every chick is different. Some of them, you know, I win every argument. Nigga, you lost. And you gotta say shit, like she said. Some of them like shoes. I know somebody got a whole walk-in room of shoes. Facts.
Why not? They can't look at us no more.
Yeah, 'cause that sound like I think I just called some shit out.
I'm
huh?
telling you.
Look.
I feel like she on some shoe shit.
She's like, damn.
How many
this
shoes
nigga
you
know?
got?
Look,
I don't know.
wow. That's why she looked at like, damn,
Right.
this nigga know I got a whole room
She
of
started
shoes.
rubbing her hands together. I think I need some more lotion. I think. I don't think I've ever seen Nadia wear the same shoes twice. I don't even be
For
looking. I don't
We
even be
wear the same
looking.
shoes twice for sure.
Not
I have my
here?
favorites. I have my favorites for sure.
You have your favorites?
Yeah.
Is it those tan ones?
Yes, with the see.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I'm just a girl.
I don't even look at that goddamn clothes. God damn.
You're not
just see-
supposed to. You got a girl.
Right, no, for sure. And I don't be looking like that. But I just notice whenever I see her, like, she got a new outfit on and got some new shoes. You look like, what's that show? I used to love that show too. Girlfriends?
Girl.
You used to be like, you be one of the girls on Girlfriends.
Oh, for real? That's
Yeah.
what's up. Which one? Cause.
I mean, they all had their
There
issues.
is a wrong answer.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like
You ain't got to answer that.
you got a mix between, I don't remember their names now.
Joan was.
Not Joan.
Joan was Tracy Ellis. Ross.
Joan is J.C. Ellis Ross.
I don't remember.
The one that always
Tony
sleeping with
Tony
me.
was
Yeah, I didn't like her.
Tony was the dark skinned one, right?
Yeah. I
No?
mean,
Was it
her
Tony?
and the other girl that looked kind of.
I ain't one.
The one with the chinky eyes.
Yeah, don't say that. That's racist.
I'm
I
racist.
think that was Tony. Yeah.
All right, it's 2024. I'm offended.
But I'm racist.
No, I'm not calling you racist. I'm just saying I got canceled for that.
All right.
You got canceled for that?
Jill.
Yeah.
I like.
But you got chinky.
I like Maya.
That's
Maya-
what I
Maya.
said. That's what got me canceled.
But you got like Indian in your family though, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. So
but they. Said
All
it
right,
was
then
racist.
you're justified.
Is that what you're trying
That's
to-
not even the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it though.
It's okay.
That's why my brother's wife married him. She's like, oh, I loved him. He had light skin and chinky eyes. They've been married for 20 years.
That's what's up. You know what you
Right,
like.
chicken. Everybody got their type.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you could get him something for that though. That's crazy.
I got cancer for that. I had 100,000 followers.
And then what happened? You had?
That.
I mean,
You,
had
you said that
Like
and you got
40 something.
reported.
damn.
No,
She can't even associate.
So they took all your folks from you? They could do that?
No, I guess half of my people were Asians. The fuck this bitch, I'm out of here.
You said chinky, I'm out.
Yeah, they
Look,
was like,
motherfuckers
"Girl,
be
you're-
drawing."
They say that black people are the most racist race, and I was like, impossible.
Yeah, I can see it.
I think we're the most.
As being the most racist race?
If by racism you mean we're the most
Yeah.
race conscious people, like we notice race,
No.
Yes.
No, this ain't like racist. Like,
but we don't have no power. We don't do shit. We just say shit.
You don't
what
need
extent?
power to
That's
be
what I was gonna
racist.
say, to what extent are we just talking, or we
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
violent
saying.
acts?
like racist. I mean, I don't understand.
Like you don't have to.
Because like, there's
Like,
different
just-
levels. Like, are we lynching niggas, or like we just saying? Oh,
That's the question I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's literally the
Well-
question.
Like, oh well, like you know, like
I don't
let's say
think
two people are walking on one side of the sidewalk, and then one person sees you, and they walk on the other side. They're like, I don't want to be next to you.
Oh no.
Like,
I don't think
like,
niggas
like,
do that.
like,
Nah, I've seen some
Nah,
we're
niggas
the most
like that.
we're the most inclusive motherfuckers
what
on
I'm
the
Nah,
saying.
but
planet.
I've
Like-
seen
Or, like-
niggas that feel that they too good. They better than the next nigga. Just like you find a race.
I mean, that's just what is that? That's just arrogance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can be arrogant and just
or you
think
could be
you're
an
too good
Uncle
for
Tom
everybody.
ass motherfucker. Like these niggas ain't shit.
Nah.
Oh yeah, okay, that's different. I see what you. But that's not
We're-
that's not
we're-
reverse racism. That's like colorism. Is that what they call that? Where you just-
Colorism.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
like back in the days, the women who were not in the fields would take care of the little white kids and treat them like they were their own.
Fact.
But they had to. That wasn't fair to them. Like they literally had legislation to keep black women from letting the black baby nurse on the same side of their body as they let the white baby. Like it wasn't because they just loved
Nigga,
white
it's
babies so
white
much.
only titty.
Right, that's
black
a white only titty.
Facts.
Fuck a fucking water fountain,
It's
bitch. You got
titty.
a white only titty on your body.
That shit crazy.
I did not expect it to get here.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Let's go with some questions. Henny, give us a question.
Okay. If I was stranded in the middle of Colombia, I would take a ride home from A. Lindsay Lohan, B. Amanda Bynes, or
no.
C. Stevie Wonder.
What?
I
don't
guess-
think any of them can get you home.
I
Like,
guess,
how the fuck
I'm
is these
I guess
bitches-
I'm walking, nigga. 'cause-
Right.
Wait,
Stevie
when did
Wonder.
Amanda-
Stevie Wonder, we ain't never getting home, my nigga.
Right.
Like we gonna be circling the earth.
Nah, I
but
feel
what did
like
Amanda Bynes do? I know Lindsay Lohan.
Have you seen her lately?
Amanda Bynes.
She
went
looks
off the
like
deep end.
Amanda, please.
Yeah, look.
yeah, she looks.
Like
she's
in the box
washed.
section.
Yeah, they got her
Yeah.
under conservatorship, isn't it?
Yeah, she.
Yeah, man, she like insane a little bit.
That's because of all the shit that was done when she
Done to
was
her.
younger.
And that Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Nickelodeon
Yeah.
fucked her head up.
Yeah,
It fucked a
man.
lot of their heads up.
You know what was crazy? I felt like. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I was about to say, look, ain't say it.
Yo, I felt like because they asked Keaton and shit. Like, did he have it?
He
was
said
like,
he don't know nothing. He ain't see nothing.
he ain't know that. I feel like maybe
I
they
think that's
thought he
some
was too
bullshit.
ugly. I feel like
Nah.
I feel like I feel like it was like, nah, we gonna rape somebody, but it ain't yeah, he's good. Nah, he can go. Like, I feel like they let him
That's
go.
not funny.
Because when you asked him, he looked legitimately oblivious. Like, nah, I don't know anything. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like
he-
He's an actor. He is an actor.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. He know, and he probably got fondled with too. It's just he got to
think
follow.
so?
Yeah, he got to
Fondled
follow.
with his nuts.
He was super successful,
Yeah, he got to follow protocol.
and didn't he go on? The
but he was successful before he. Well, I mean, he only proves the
Don't.
point.
Exactly.
All right,
Like,
all right.
Point.
you know.
I would be extremely upset if my future child is A, butt ugly, B, comes out of the closet, or C, is born.
but ugly.
His
But ugly.
porn is crazy.
I did. I was like, my daughter, but she came out beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like women care about that shit a lot.
Shit, I ain't gonna hold you. So the fuck do I? Cause look, my little ones gotta look. Now I ain't gonna hold you.
Still
In the
love him,
beginning
but
of my last born,
You was shook a little bit?
and she can contest too. We was like, he cute, but like
Does that say something about us as a people though? Like,
Look, that's like
I
you.
was like that when Aiden came out. I was like, bro, what's going on?
But now he's cute as a motherfucker. But when he was first born, I was like, that little nigga look
They look
different.
like aliens when they
But-
come out.
but-
different.
Oh God.
Just like I had my own insecurities, so I was thinking to myself, I possibly could not make something.
That look, yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
I'm
that's
the
sad.
same way. Fuck that.
That was in the past. It's a new Nadia.
I mean, I get bitches, so you know what I'm saying. I wasn't worried about nothing.
It don't matter about the bitches though. It don't matter.
I'm just bullshit.
Shit.
No, I mean, I don't know. Like,
I know 2 pretty people can make an ugly ass baby.
look,
And
I,
2 ugly people make fire ass kids.
Whole fact.
They
I
be
remember
gorgeous.
there was this one girl in high school. I forget her name, but she was gorgeous. Her mama looked like the back of an unwashed Buick, like
On God.
just like a motherfucking mud puppy. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
It be happening.
Yo, what the fuck is that?
Like, yo, like literally, there was like, oh, I remember because like we were all in the band together, and everybody thought she was fine. Like, she was like that high school, like
That chick.
that the girl next door chick or whatever, and everybody's like, oh, she's so fine, she's so fine. And they turned around, and her mom came to pick her up one day from school, and you're like,
The fuck? Yeah.
made motherfucker scared. Like, if this bitch get old and look like that, I don't know.
I don't want it. And that's why you gotta think in advance.
Reevaluation.
You gotta think in advance. Like now when you get older, if you look like that, we gonna have an issue.
I got it. Your stock is going down.
Down.
Like, shit, you started off with all of it.
So all y'all saying is y'all choosing A? Y'all don't want no ugly guy.
I don't want no ugly baby.
What was the? No, the last one was the killer. Y'all ain't hear
That's
It's
I heard that one. That's
boring.
fucked up.
just born. Period.
Nah.
That's fucked.
That's fucked up.
I'll be upset if my baby is born.
Yeah, I
Born.
need my baby.
So if your son comes out and says he's gay, you okay with that?
Look,
It be what it be.
That's how I feel. But I want.
I mean, it is what it is. Do I want that? No.
nobody,
Nah.
no father wants that. But at the same time, it goes for both ways. All right, your daughter.
Do I want my daughter to be a
dude.
lesbian? Nah.
For real?
Nah.
What?
Either or.
You don't have to risk her getting pregnant early. She'll be.
I don't give a damn.
I'm already a grandfather. The fear is gone.
Is it?
It's over. All right, I got it. It's how it works. I did it to my mother. It's all right. We'll be all right.
I don't know. I think it's like either they're gonna grow out of it or they're gonna be what they be. But I'm not sitting here stressing about it because
I mean, I'm not gonna stress it, but if you ask me what I want,
Oh,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
got you.
Like,
I got you.
if you
ain't gonna
come to me
stress
with it, then it's like it is what it is now. But if I get to choose, like, I don't know how you get to do that, but
Well, you can't choose, but at the same, it depends. I know somebody who's their daughter is now a boy, 14 years old. They've been taking hormones to
I don't agree with that.
stop.
Not for a child though.
I don't agree with that either. Facts. To stop her from getting her period, growing breasts, all that.
Right.
13, 14.
Right.
I feel at that time that's too young.
That's too young.
That may be a stage they growing through.
Right.
But as a parent, it's like, all right,
To make something irreversible
that's
before, you know what I'm saying?
Before stuff gets
Before,
permanent.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like,
Facts.
nah, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like 20, 30 years from now, we'll have a clearer understanding that we
20,
were fucking
30
up.
years from now, it's gonna be ugly. Okay. You're gonna have to check motherfuckers' original birth certificate, not the one you got made after you made that transition.
Right.
The original
Yeah, they get them. Yeah.
and everything.
They
Yeah,
get them.
all that shit come with it. I used to do passports. Look, I got 2 birth certificates. What the fuck? Like, you 16? Yeah. Or I used to be Kelly, but now I'm Kevin.
Hey girl.
And it be like that.
Whole new birth certificate, all of that.
I got a question. This is completely childish.
Give it to us.
All right. Why is it whenever chicks want to become dudes, they want to be fuck niggas?
'Cause that's what.
Because that's what these
You ain't
chicks
never
like.
seen, you know what I'm saying?
'Cause that's what some of
Or
these chicks
whenever-
like.
And whenever a dude want to be a chick, I'm
Stop,
saying it the
don't
right
get me
way,
started again.
they always want to be thoughts. You ain't never seen a nigga turn into a chick to be a librarian. Like, that just don't
nah,
ever.
Hell no. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no chick turn into a dude to be a fucking IT professional.
Nah.
That's just not what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I know one person.
Huh?
Do you really?
Well, okay, they're not IT, but they're a video game designer.
That's not the same. That's
But
video
that's
gaming.
up there, though.
That's gaming. They on some kicking and shit. Nah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always choose the stereotype to sort of rebrand themselves or whatever. And I was like, why is it always that way? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I got a question.
What?
It's gonna reveal some of you guys is
Why the fuck you?
true self.
Let's go.
Look at you. I have the power to cure any disease in the world, but in order to unlock it, I must A. Murder an innocent child. B. Make an incestuous sex tape to give as holiday gifts. Or C. Sodomize grandma with the pool cue.
B.
You finna get the
Who's
second
grandma?
way.
My grandma or just a grandmother?
It just says grandma.
Grandma?
If it says grandma, that means your grandma.
Somebody's just somebody's grandma. And if it doesn't say mine,
it
No,
would-
it says sodomize grandma like
Sodomized grandma.
Nope.
It's
Yeah,
intentionally
nah.
means my grandma.
Nope.
Look, we making.
I'm
you said
making
what
that-
type of
I'm
sex
making
tape?
that
I'm
sex
running the ambiguity. Somebody's grandma's getting dick.
somebody's grandma.
Somebody's grandma's getting
What was B again?
Make
sex
the sex tape. The first one is
What's the word? And what was sex tape?
incestuous. I don't know. How to say
Let me see.
incestuous.
Incestuous. That means fucking somebody you're related to.
Oh.
Oh hell no!
No, sorry.
Somebody grandma getting dick down, nigga. Facts.
Yeah.
I'm beating the fucking.
Hold on,
I'm beating the walker off that
I
ass.
was like,
all
what's
right.
that word in the middle?
I was like, hold on. That's why I need to know what was that one.
I'm dyslexic, so it was
Oh, yeah, you said
That's why I needed to
incestuous. I
know
was like,
which one that was. Cause like, what'd you say?
What?
Nah, we ain't doing
incestuous?
that.
Nah.
Somebody's grandma's
grandma
getting,
getting the
down.
business.
Facts.
The business.
Whole facts. Grandma gonna get it.
You didn't say my grandma to be very specific.
Yeah.
So
But it said grandma.
it said grandma. I didn't say my.
Grandma.
Grandma and my grandma
It's
two different things.
What time do you have to?
Somebody else's grandma can get it though.
Get it. I mean, some of these grandmas can get it now.
What?
Indubitably.
Do
Indubitably.
you
time is
need to leave? It's
Oh
9:04.
shit! It's not.
9:04. Yeah. It's
Oh
time
yeah,
to go.
everybody got.
All right, man. It has been fun. We have been having just a fun time, man. I hope you guys kicked it with us and had some fun, man. It was just a nice blow off steam episode, man. The elections did a lot. Oh my God, it was crazy. I hope you guys believe all our conspiracies. If you somebody's grandma, watch out. Prime is looking for you.
Look, if you got that check, stop playing with me.
Yo, I love it, man. Thank you for everybody being in the building. Thank you, Henny, our producer, for coming in the building. We know you got things you could be doing, but you're here with us, man. This has been Clicked Up the Podcast, man. Peace out, man. See you.